What's up everyone? A brand new head of household has been crowned in the final 8 of Big Brother 24 and 2 tribes go to war. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright gang, now right before we get started, if you haven't already and you want quick, concise and fun Big Brother videos on your YouTube feed, hit the subscribe button please, and also hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. Alright folks, jumping right into it. Our brand new head of household is Turner, so huge congratulations to Turner there, folks. But before we jump into it too much, I'm just going to talk through some stuff that happened on the episode last night, because I know a lot of y'all will be wondering what my views are on Turner now, and a lot of you will be wondering where I stand with him now. And trust me when I say I'm as disappointed as y'all are. It was sad to see that happen last night on the episode. But I want everybody to know that when I've been defending Turner over the past few days, I only spoke of what I saw on the live feeds, and that wasn't on the live feeds, which is why I'm saying, I was shocked and disappointed. That wasn't on the live feeds. That was, do you know when we had that down for 2 days after the wall yelling incident, and then there was the feeds were off in DFS for a couple of days. That's when that moment happened, the episode. It happened when the feeds were down. I didn't see that. So every bit of information I gave, folks, I just want to reiterate, over the past couple of days was true, with the context that we had. I'm not going to go into this too much, but I've had an absolute barrage of abuse of people, so much so I've had to turn the comments off, and I've had people saying nasty things about me on Twitter, all over something I didn't even know. I didn't have a damn clue that happened, right, because the feeds were down when it happened. All I did was defend a man who a lot of people were ganging up on. Not the entirety of the fandom, but a lot of people were ganging up on over nothing. And at that point, there wasn't anything to gang up on him over, right? And then all of a sudden, this episode thing happens last night, and I've had people hurling abuse at me. And I know I'm not going to try and make this about me, but I wanted to clear up my end before people continue to, because I didn't know, right? Nor did you, nor did this person there, nor did that person over there, nor did my dog, nor did your auntie or uncle or anyone, because that happened while the feeds were down, right? I talked about the Turner I saw when the feeds were up. I'm sorry if y'all are disappointed. I truly am, because I'm disappointed too. I'm sad, and I hope that y'all can. I hope that y'all can try not to send abuse at me today. That would. Can't believe I have to ask that, but I hope that really clears up my side of things. I only talked about what I knew, and that's all anyone can do. Because that moment, let me reiterate once again, that happened on the episode last night, wasn't on the feeds. I always try and spread a positive message on this channel as much as I can, and that's what I did. And everything I said over the past couple of days, like I said, and I feel like I'm going in circles now, I only talked about stuff that I knew of, right? Because once again, that bit wasn't on the feeds. So please stop hurling abuse at me. I can't, like I say, I can't believe I have to ask that, but the information I told you guys was correct and precise at the time. Okay, moving on, let's try and keep some positivity into this update, right? Because that's what we always try and do here at TV Talks with Tom. So, Joseph, can we talk about that guy for a second? Because, wow, what an amazing fella. I have loved getting to know his heart and his soul over the past. And it sounds deep, but he has burned his heart. Can't get my words out. He has bared his heart and his soul for all of us to see and shown what an absolute wonderful guy he is. We heard the cheers of the crowd as he left the house. Whisper, and it was wonderful to see him getting that support. Just absolutely lovely. Please leave a nice message for Joseph in the comment section, right? Let's celebrate his time in the house. It was so sad to see it come to an end. at the hands of the backyard people as well. It sucks because that Final Four I'm not a fan of now. I'm really not a fan of that Final Four. I don't hate anyone there, of course. Just not a fan of certain people. And it was sad because he really, really, really showed his heart, and a good heart at that as well, and a caring personality, a warm, loving personality. I'm sad to see Joseph go. And I hope he enjoys his time in the jury house. And I hope it's not the last we see of him either. Get him on the Challenge USA. Get him on Survivor. Get him on The Amazing Race. Just bring back Joseph. He's cool. Okay, while the target is still vague and unclear, we are looking at a cluster of people that I'm going to talk through that could potentially end up going this week. It's safe to say that seeing 8th place will either be Michael, Monty or Taylor. Whew, that's a tough one to stomach. Of course, with Turner having been in the leftovers, he is now flipped. And I know there'll be half of the people going, this is annoying, and then there'll be half of the people who don't like a big alliance steamrolling, so they'll be happy it's happening. That's the beauty of Big Brother, right? There's views on either side. Personally, I'm sad. I'm sad about it because Taylor is... I adore her, and I don't want to see her in jeopardy. Monty is somebody... Michael, I'm not so bothered about. He's okay. I don't mind him. I liked him a lot more earlier in the season, but Monty's somebody who is... grown on me as it's gone on. I'll be the first to put my hand up. At the beginning of the season, I was not a fan of Monty at all, as a lot of people weren't. But he's grown on me. He's shown to be a funny stand-up guy, and I like him a lot. Taylor, I've liked from the start. I think she's wonderful. I think she's got a really great soul, and I'll defend her all day. I think she's fantastic. But if she ends up going, I'm gonna be so sad, and it's tough. It's tough. I think in regards to what Turner's doing, there is... if he takes out Michael, that's a big play because you can see you took out Michael, right, who is the big player this season, right? Taylor going is probably going to be a jury threat because she's had the underdog story. Taking out Monty's probably not going to be such a flex. The thing that gets me with Turner is making the dumbass move of sticking with Kyle and Alyssa. We saw I'm going to reference Big Brother 21, because if we've got Terence and Turner and Kyle and Alyssa in the final four, you've got Kyle and Alyssa, who are Jackson and Holly, and then you've got the wonderful Cliff and Nicole as Turner and Terence, all the way around. But, and we know how that ended for Cliff and Nicole. Love them to bits. I love Cliff and Nicole, but we saw how it ended, right? So that's kind of what's happening there. Bad move on Turner's part. And also, I will say this for a start. Turner didn't need to win this head of household competition. That was the first thing I thought when I saw the results come through. I thought Turner was in a brilliant position to walk right back into that house and let one side snipe at Kyle. Sorry, folks, I didn't get much sleep. I'm running on coffee right now. Let one side snipe at Kyle and then let Kyle's side snipe at Monty or Taylor or whoever. Basically, Turner wasn't going to get caught in the crossfire at all. He would just sit there and make it through another week. He didn't need to win this head of household. That's 2 head of households he's now won. This one he didn't need to win. He should have let somebody else get the blood in his hands. But such is Big Brother, we expect the unexpected and we never know what's going to happen. But I think it's going to be sadly predictable this week. Hang in there, folks. So while it was discussed at one point to backdoor Michael, that kind of seemed to simmer out a little bit, and that would have been probably quite a good move, like I discussed there, of Michael being the big player this season. But now I'm guessing, because as I said, it's been very vague. I am guessing it's going to be a combination of nominations of Taylor and Monty, potentially Terence as a pawn. I could see. I think Monty's. We're guessing. It's early. I think Monty's going to be target. If he wins veto, Taylor goes. So it's either going to be Monty and Taylor sat next to each other at the end of the week, or either Taylor and Terence or Monty and Terence. Gone through all the combinations there, right? But either way, I think Terence is staying, and we will unfortunately lose Monty or Taylor. As I said, folks, hang in there. It's going to be a long week. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching again. I really hope I cleared up my side of things there. Just to reiterate, the information I gave you all at the time was correct. It was true. I was really, really deeply saddened when I saw that bit on the episode yesterday, and not only I was sad about that, I was sad how fast people kind of pounced at me, and it made me sad. It did make me sad. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling very burned out with YouTube, if I'm being totally honest, wearing my heart on my sleeve right now. I'm hanging on in there. I'm doing okay, but it just disappointed me when I didn't know that happened, right? Nor did anyone. So that was the saddest part for me. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it too much again, though. Like I say there, I just hope that that my side of the story cleared up. And I want to say a huge thank you to the wonderful people who do support me and are so nice and keep my spirits high, because I know when there's one hater, there's 9 people who come in and say so many wonderful things and build me up with love, and I just want to send kisses and hugs to all y'all. You make me happy on a sad day sometimes, so thank you very, very much, guys. But happy weekend. Congratulations on everybody to making it through the week. You're doing great. Hang in there. Mental check. You're doing good. You made it through the week. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll sign out as I usually do. Make sure that you're staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there. Remember to be kind to one another. That's a big one. Be kind. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.